though, so we're not on the internet yet, but whatever. We are live. We've got pretty high level TVZ coming at you today. High Master versus GM player. Didn't actually check which one was which though. I think the Zerg was GM. Which was it's Koht. Koht, I think is GM right now. Gonna start off this best of 5 on Winter Madness. Our larger, pretty macro focused maps, I would say. Does have an interesting layout where these first 4 bases are really sort of tightly enclosed. Allows for turtle play. If you can get up on this 3 base situation, you have this ramp to defend on. You can defend this choke point, and then this 4th base only adds another choke point. You get a PF here. It's going to be very hard to bust. For the Zerg players, if taking this as the 4th base is a little bit of a bait,
Mongo, Mongo.
because taking this as the 5th base afterwards, it's so wide open. If you can actually get away with taking this as your 3rd as the Zerg, and this can be your 4th and 5th, or you can even expand in this direction, it's going to be, it's going to make your life a bit easier. We'll see if that game, or if this game even lasts that long. Looks like we've got 15 hatch from a Koht. Going to be doing a relatively standard Zerg opening. Got what looks to be Reaper fast expand from Terran. Simple stuff, basic stuff. How you doing, Rudy? Or you just here to watch? Okay, that's cool. Nothing really going on just yet. We're gonna have to wait for the Reaper to pop. Zergs got their gas and their pool started. Not much to comment on just yet. Yeah, there's a Reaper. We're gonna see the CC coming down. What's the CC time gonna be? I think like 1:38 is supposed to be on time-ish. 1:39. Okay, decently timed CC. Amongst players my own level, I tend to assume that 1:41-ish is about standard, so 1:39 is pretty good. And Clem sometimes gets as early as like 1:35, 1:36. Second hatch is done. We got drone on the way. Yeah, not much else really going on quite yet. By the way, I think I've seen your light. Rudy, if you're talking, I don't hear you.
Nope.
Oh, okay, no, we're good. Never mind.
Might have been picking up on me eating a bite of this apple fritter, maybe.
Oh, shit. We got a 3. Okay, never mind. This is not a standard build at all. We're playing 3 racks against Zerg. That's not normal. This, not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of this. Like, Ling Bane beats, Ling Queen beats this. Normally, if you're gonna do
Yeah.
something that isn't standard, you want to play something that forces a response that the Zerg wouldn't be making anyway. And the Zerg's gonna be making queens and lings anyway. And this delays like medevacs and stuff, which are so important against Zerg. If you just being out on the map with ground units is so dangerous against lings. Lings just sort of get ground control by default. You need specific anti-ling tech, and Marine isn't really. I guess we hope here that Koht is gonna play overly greedy and try to catch him without enough lings, without any veins. Too small of a queen count. I wonder what's the follow-up here? Do we just like pull SCVs? Are we gonna throw down a third CC? Honestly, I kind of expect an SCV pull here. This doesn't really seem like it's got that long of a...
Hello.
Hey, hoops. Doesn't really have much of a future here going 3 racks. I think we wait for these upgrades to finish, we pull the boys, and we just fucking go. He's still only on 1 gas, so yeah, it doesn't look like he has any intention of making a factory. This sling is gonna run up. I think Dephy might have gotten away with hiding how high of a marine count he has. Koht has sniffed something's up and he's making a roach warren. Although,
He's
to be
gonna think it's a
honest,
2-in-1. This is what it looks like, is the thing.
yeah,
But then you've got stim and shields. But I don't personally really like this in TVZ either.
yeah, I think just having roaches at all is gonna, yeah, he's gonna have no problem defending this. He's already
Even
got,
just a few banelings.
5
It's like even with just a
queens.
few banings and good splits, you're not gonna win that fight.
Well, there's no baneling nest. Just roaches, but I think just roaches would be enough. Kot's got a really big drone count too. Like I'm not sure what in an ideal world we're gonna do here. This he's got a third CC mate. Like how much damage do we have to do for this to be worth it? Because once this there's no going home for these Marines. This is a suicide mission. How much damage do we have to get? Like 10 drones at least? And it looks like it's not
Yeah,
even gonna win the
take the
fight.
queens.
But yeah, just run away, wait for the stim to time out, and you're gonna let this Terran army destroy itself. Couple of drones going down, we get an Overlord. Ah, okay, 7, 9, another Queen. You can't retreat with this, there's no retreat. You're just gonna get caught by whatever after. Okay, so he does get 9 drones, resources lost is in the Terran's favor, but he spent a standing force of the Terran isn't all that great right now. Army supply very heavily in the Zerg's favor, and if they wanted to, like, it's the Zerg's game now. He just drone back up to a crazy number. He's already back up to 55. Supply blocked for a moment here, but once he gets unsupply blocked, he can just hold down the drone key again, because the next attack isn't going to be able to breach the number of roaches that already exist. Taking the 4th base, I wouldn't mind a double expand here. Getting just a map presence in this area. If we have to take this as a 5th base, it's going to be kind of a hard sell. This is not an easy base to take. So what does the Terran do from here? I guess we take the 3rd, we wait for 1-1 to finish and try to hit another timing. Meanwhile, go for some drops.
You could kind of force a turtle. Your
Yeah,
tech is so late on everything other than the bio. I don't know if you can actually really hit a 1-1 timing. It's got any real ump to it, especially after losing the first 16 Marines you produce.
yeah. I think is 3 right. If you wanted to play like a bio push like this, I honestly think you should just play 2-1-1. It gives you an eject button with the medevac boost to get out of there. Ooh, this medevac's getting really low. Almost loses a full medevac and just sacks 2 Marines instead. Okay, gonna be playing the Roach style is Koht. Pretty solid. He's just gonna get an Infestation Pit. He's getting his melee and armor upgrades, baneling speed. Looks like this is gonna be into an Ultra transition, which once Ultras pop out, Dephy's delayed tech, it's gonna be very hard to handle. I guess if we go for like a fast Ghost Academy, maybe, but I don't think we have the gas for a Ghost Academy right now. I don't think Ghosts are on his mind. He's just making tanks and Marines. 2nd factory. 3rd factory. Bio into mech? Hello? Okay. Huge tank count is an idea. I'm gonna go for a bit of multi-prong play here. Queens are gonna be sniffing around trying to prevent this drop. It looks like it's gonna sneak its way into the main. One of the medevacs is gonna go down though, so some of these Marines are already spent. I'm a little bit... I feel like Koht should have a higher drone count than he does. 82 is pretty good, but for how much freedom he's had, why not have 9 drones? Have the 5th base. Yeah, here he goes with the 5th base. This is just such a vulnerable base, though. It's basically like wiggling its bum, just asking to be taken. 4th base coming down from Dephy. Although, yeah, he's going to throw down 2 CCs. These might just be for planetaries to really just lock down this area. Yeah, Dephy might be going for the long game from here. We could be in here for a while.
It's definitely going for the long game. And honestly, you know what I said about delaying his tech? He lifted off his factory to one of the tech labs from the rack, so he's been making decent tank count the whole time, even
That
even though he did the 3x opener.
4 tanks already. He's making them 2 at a time. He has a 3rd. He could be making them 3 at a time. Yep,
And
there we
his,
go.
his
3 at a time.
upgrades, his
If we...
bio upgrades aren't bad either.
Yeah. No, like the 3-3... 2-2 hasn't even really started. It's just the +2 armor. So the upgrades are actually... Oh, he's going for a push. I hate this. What are you doing? Continue the drop play, but mate, you gotta wait until your tank count is at like 10. You have 6. And also, the strength of your army is in its defensive potential. If we go for the attack, we're just gonna get surrounded and fucking pummeled. These tanks are gonna get caught by themselves by a bunch of Lings. Ling Bane is gonna crash in on the Bioforce. We just gave Koht the perfect opportunity to take a good fight. I guess he wasn't gonna. This was not like the Maru scenario where we turtle up and try to drain the map and play the cost efficiency game. Wanted to
Me and you
push.
both thought it was.
I would have had a
That's what he
better
looked like he was
chance.
setting up for. Yeah, that's what he looked like he was setting up for entirely.
Instead, he just attacked into the Roach Ravager Bane of Koht. Now he's gonna lose everything. Kot's gonna take game number 1. Should have just made a Ghost Academy. He attacked at like 160 supply. You have to wait until you max out if you're going to invest in 3 factory tank production.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why do all that setting up just to push?
He just decided to commit suicide.
Oh
Unfortunate.
well. Dephy's a good player. We'll see what he brings out next.
I mean, that was a weird strategy. I get the impression that Dephy does not want to play into the late game.
He might not want to, reveal any strategies. This match is nothing for him. Team week's over. He's already qualified, so he might not want to give anything away.
He doesn't want to play the late game. Like, there are better builds to do. You could do, like, Marauder Hellbat. There's a bunch of, like,
Yeah,
Hellbat
just a
stuff you
regular
could
standard
do.
2 base. Well, maybe he wants to save those.
Maybe. Or,
Hey, Claw, sorry, I don't know if it's anyone else, but Claw, your stream's a little bit laggy. Just slightly.
do you have a suggestion on how I can fix that right now? Do you want me to restart the
Not right.
stream?
Want you
Nah,
to
don't.
purchase better internet
Uh,
I don't
right
think
now.
there's anything you could do. I just want you to, I'm just making you aware.
yeah, the game did seem to lag a bit during the fight there. Hopefully, we do not have those issues going forward. But if there is lag during the stream and if this has affected the VOD and the recording, uh-oh. StarCraft is not responding.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Wow, talk about
Okay,
lag.
no, we're good. We're
There
good.
we
We're
go.
good.
There we
We're
go.
good.
I was
Also,
gonna say,
just remember
damn.
that this is EU versus Korea.
Yep. Like,
Oh, I bet you that's it too.
can't imagine. It's not helping. If we're worried about lag, like, Dephy going for a max tank or mech, like mech in general might be a good idea.
Definitely.
Okay, we got smaller map for game number 2 here. Let me just update the scoreboard. Koht to game number 1. What are we gonna see this time? Looks like to be a 15 hatch once again. Nothing extravagant coming out of Dephy quite yet. No proxy 2 racks, no 3 racks, no 4 racks. If Dephy wanted to, if he pulled SCVs in that first game, do you think it could have worked? Probably not.
I
There
don't
was a
know. I
lot of
don't think so.
roaches.
I ended up liking the macro follow-up a lot more than I thought I would originally.
It gave him a decent setup for turtling to the late game. Sort of forced Koht not to play overtly greedy, even though I think he played greedy anyway.
Yeah, when I first was thinking about it, I just couldn't see how it was gonna look anything like a normal TVZ army would at the 7.5, 8.5 minute mark. But it totally did look like a normal TVZ army with upgrades and everything. So pretty cool.
I hope we don't see it again, to be honest.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so.
Once in a best of
Don't think we
5.
will.
Otherwise, I'm gonna start getting suspicious that, like, Hatches is taken over. Going for the SCV scout. Okay. Yeah, Reaper fast expands. Although it seemed like that was a bit later of a CC. That was like a 142 CC. Was it? I don't know. It looked a bit later than last game. SCV scout gonna come in, sees that the hatch is down, and then just go home. Reaper is free to move across the map. Got our marine. Now, are we gonna see a factory, or are we gonna see some more barracks? All right, there's the factory. Cool. Cool beans. Got the SCV. Ooh, we're gonna actually try and delay this third hatch here. Reaper on the intercept course. Barely gets the extractor trick off. Nates his own SCV. Whoops. Gonna get a Ling for it. Okay, he's gonna send the queen over so we can take this. Do you not just take this base at this point?
It's that triangle is kind of a really good push for the Terran on this map.
Yeah, but this hatch
Going
is
from
getting
triangle to triangle.
delayed by like 30 seconds. He's not even gonna take the base now. He's just sending it back.
Did he start a layer? Yeah, he's got a layer on the way, big dog.
All right. You said, all right, you want to delay my third base? I'm not even gonna take it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Koht is gonna see, or Dephy is gonna see this, and alarm bell should be ringing. He has a fast third CC though, so this is dangerous. He's really got to tighten up, prepare the defenses. Where's the roach warren? Okay, he has not seen that it's a roach warren yet, but the only options I can think of are that this is 2-base Hydra, 2-base roach, or like a late raid bust. So he's got to prepare for some sort of attack. Are we going to start tank? Well, Banshee would actually be very good here. Yeah. Banshee holds this pretty well. We need to just buy some time on the ground here and not lose all of our SCVs. Let's get the Marine count up. Let's get at least 1 bunker. I wouldn't even hate like 2 or 3. All we have to do... This is like the PvZ when you get the Oracle out. The Oracle will just kill everything. Banshee, given enough time, will kill everything, so you just gotta buy enough time for it. There is no transition here. Koht said, fuck it, you don't want me to take the third? I'll never take it. Okay, well, he's gonna take it, but it will not be relevant in this game at all. Honestly, the cloak isn't even all that important. So I don't think he's bringing queens. We'll see drop Overlord if that was going to be the case. No bunkers still. I don't think he's realized that this is on the way right now. We'll probably have to lift this, minimum. Where's the Banshee? Okay, he's keeping the Banshee at home. Alright, here come the roaches. We need this Banshee to start putting in work now. Gonna micro back the roaches a bit, try to keep them alive. The Banshee, we need to keep the Marine count up, and we need this Banshee to put in work. Maximum DP. No, don't chase. Just shoot, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot. You know what? Kott's gonna see the Banshee and say, fuck it, I'm going home. I guess this isn't gonna work. He starts some drones. Which overall, I think this... Yeah, Dephy's third base is already done. Kott's gonna put the pedal to the metal on the drones, but... Like, Dephy's barely been stagnated at all. Tanked on the way, he's got double eBay. Not the fastest double eBay I've seen in my life, but... He gets away with his fast 3cc, and now the Banshee might even get some damage. Nah, these bars are done. There's no fourth base. Basing of the game is completely fucked. We're gonna see a relatively fast infestation pit. If you look at the mineral income of the Terran, it's about to skyrocket. In come the Banshee. Looks like Kott's spotted. He's gonna pull his drones away, try not to lose any. Alright, gets a single drone before getting shooed away by the queens. Alright, whatever. Banshees have done more than enough at this point. Double meta backdrop, gonna go in for some multi-prong, try to hit the third as the Banshees. Put some pressure on this base, man. Might as well drag the Zerg's attention away, get a couple of free hits, maybe kill the creep tumor. Would be cool. Should be very careful not to lose them. These Banshees are fragile as fuck. Alright, it's gonna do what I said. Put just a little bit of pressure here, drag the attention away. While Zerg's busy taking care of this, Marines can run into the third maybe. But are we gonna lose them? No, we are not. Very good. Alright, this base is looking nice and juicy. Gonna run in, try to get a couple of drone kills with this Marine squad. Run by, gets 2 drones, and then just gonna fly out. Infestors have popped, so this bio is about to get... If some fungals land on the bio, it's about to get real awkward. Melee upgrades as well as armor upgrades. Armor is going to be really important for the roaches, but this smells like an ultra transition once again. Whenever I see someone play like this, roaches into fast hive with infestors into fast ultras, this makes me think of Shen. It's been popping off. Shin beat Maru in the most recent GSL, did you know? Made it to the finals against... I don't remember who the finals was. It might have been like Classic? I don't remember. But Shin did not win the finals, but he made it to the finals, so that's pretty cool. I've always been a Shin fan ever since he was still called Ragnarok. Alright, so where are we at in the state of this game? We've got 4 base versus 3 base set up. Mostly just Marine Tank from Dephy. Got the 8 racks set up. Yes, we do. 2-2 is on the way. Looks like we're lining up for a big 2-2 Marine Tank max out push. The dreaded 8 racks. Oliveira popularized this a fair bit back when he was winning his world championship. Become a bit of a staple of the meta at this point. So we'll see how Dephy's execution is with it. And he's not going to wait for the max out. He's not going to wait for the 2-2 either. His combat shields isn't even done. And we're going to move out here. We're going to try and hit a timing before ultras, it looks like. That's what we're worried about. If he's it's going to come down to the fungals, I think. Do the tanks get set up in a good spot? Do the fungals land? Ooh, big fungals! Ow! Ouch. Big fungals. The piles are just going to land. And I think we're going to keep going. Big fight happening here, but the reinforcements... Yeah, this push is going to get sort of swamped by Road Ravager and Fester. And there's no 4th CC. Combat shields did finish partway through that fight, which is nice, but we've lost just... Uh-oh. Map piles. Yeah, we've lost the tank count, we've lost a lot of our bio count. And there isn't really enough to stop the Road Ravager from extending this game. Yeah. Big fungals, got the fungals we needed to hit. Roach's upgrades are ahead. 2-2 isn't gonna finish. And yeah, Koht's gonna win game number 3. Or game number 2, sorry. Counter drop is getting a bit of damage done on the other side of the map. The rally should be able to focus up in time. And yeah, Terran is just taking so much damage. 4th CC has started on location. And I guess the bio will sort of clean this up eventually. Having the bio, or having the rally have to deal with this bio for so long has fucked up with the momentum of the push. So technically, Dephy will stabilize, but all Koht needs to do is regroup. I mean, the ultras are about to pop. He went for this sort of anti-timing in an effort to stop ultras from ever getting out in this game, but the ultras are going to get out anyway. And now Dephy just doesn't have the worker count, doesn't have the momentum to deal with this. His mineral income is still quite high, and his upgrades are very good. His 3-3 is on the way. 2-2 did finish. But he doesn't have an answer to the Ultra. There's no Ghost Academy, we don't have Liberators. The medevac count is pretty high, so we could probably switch over to Liberator production pretty soon. I mean, maybe we can stay in this game? Oh, Vipers are popping too. Zerg's taking quite a bit of this map. I don't know how comfortable Dephy is in like the mine out the map sort of game. But he sort of needs to play that sort of game. Where you don't ever try to go for a direct fight, you just try to contain the Zerg while you try to out-expand them. Has an okay Marauder count, I guess. Gonna try and kite back off the creep as well as he can. The huge medevac count is doing a lot of work here. Losing frames. Die. I might consider restarting my game. See if that helps with the drop frames and the lag. Doing some burrow here. Cute trick. They're implementing in recent years. What's the medevac count at? We're at fucking 14 medevacs. Get some libs, my man. We need even more. His macro cycles are on point. Just lost a fair kill. Lost 2. Oh, big Bane mines! Nail in the coffin there. That should be it for this game. GG. Yeah, I seem to be losing some frames in these bigger fights, which is not ideal. It seems like that's leaking through to stream, and that's what we're seeing.
Hey, Claw, did you just see a nice new short there?
I sure did. Huge Bane mine, must see. It's too bad the game was sort of decided by that point, but that was still pretty juicy.
That's okay, the vertical framing will hide the context.
So true. What are we waiting on? Did Dephy not... Alright, both saying ready. Seems like both games this series, Dephy has put himself into... Sorry about that. Seems like both games so far, Dephy has put himself into a position where if he wanted to go for like a late game maxed out scenario, he could have, but he went for a timing that sort of undermined it. He's doing anti-timings. He's got like these situations where a bunch of upgrades are going to line up and he's going to max out, and if he hits when all of these things align at the same time, he'll put himself in a good spot. When he hits before that situation gets there, he hit before he got like a critical unattackable tank count in game 1. He attacked before 2-2 and was finished, and he maxed out. And he's decided he's had enough. If you're gonna go for like these timings, go for some 2-base Hellbat Marauder shit. Or any Hellbat shit. Hellbat Banshee, maybe? ECs, perhaps? Is this outside of the Overlord path? Must be. Oh, we're going for 3 racks. Alright. Yeah, and looks like this will be just out of view of the Overlord path. Very slick. Pretty close to the Zerg base. It's going to take a while for him. Oh, wait, is this one going to be close enough? Let's check the vision here. Is he going to see it? The suspense. Looks like no. Oh, he is going to see it! Uh-oh. He's going to pull the Overlord away to show that, so that Dephy can't know that he knows. Alright, what's the response? He's going to pull 2 drones. He thinks it's 2 racks. It is 3 racks. One of them is going to finish on time, no matter what. And I don't think 2 drones is enough to stop 3 SCVs. I'm going to pull a 3rd drone here. I think he is slightly underreacting. He's got his barracks also set up in this cute little thing where, depending on how the building RNG goes, yeah, I think all 3 of these racks are going to get up. So this drone pull ended up being ineffective. Should have pulled 4 when he only pulled 2. First Marine is about to pop. He's going to start losing drones. He's not even going to kill any of the SCVs. I think he delayed this by like 2 or 3 seconds maximum. Fortunately, Dephy is going to get supply blocked. He did not start his next depot on time, so this 3 racks production isn't even going to be able to go for very long. Going to need to get some bunkers up, I think. Spines and a Roach Warren on the way here. First bunker is only just now starting. Creep might end up denying this. Surely we need more than just the one, right? Ooh, Creep gonna block it, and it looks like there's not enough space to fit another one here. This is not... This bunker supports this bunker pretty well, but it's not gonna be in range of the hatch. High enough SCV count that this drone pull isn't able to test it. But we're just buying time for these spine crawlers to get down. Microing back the Marines pretty well. We're just siphoning Lings here, and these spines still need some time to get up. All of the Lings are dead. Spines do finish. Neither of these bunkers are in range of the hatch, though, so we're going to have to exit the bunker to get in range. Roaches are popping now. Careful not to lose them. We need those Ravagers. Spine going to move up just a little bit. Hopefully for Koht, going to be in range of the bunker. Going to make it harder to maneuver with these Marines. The Marine count is siphoning. We really need to get to a Marine count where we can just snowball this, but if we keep losing them, we can't hit that critical mass. Hopefully he'll pull back this injured Roach morph. Imperfect micro from both players, but I think enough Roaches will get out that, and he's already got the spines out. A little bit overeager to push the front here, and he's going to lose one of the spines. Only this really far back bunker is up at this point, though. I don't think Dephy can push into this anymore. He stopped Marine production. Oh, he's restarted it. Alright, he's going to pull the boys. The whole series is going to come down to, does this push work? Now, Koht is starting a Queen. Seems to have paused Roach production. Yeah, and he's going to start droning. He believes he's held this, he's safe. He's thinking this Terran player, he's got a CC at home. Surely, surely. Bunker's going to go down, but here come the boys. Let's fucking go. Snipes down one Ravager, snipes down a second Ravager. SCV's going to go to town on the spine. We need these SCVs to tank. Big worker versus worker fight, Marine versus Roaches. Will it be enough? Worker count's going down quickly for both sides. Dephy pulling ahead in supply. Roach count is still somewhat solid here. Needs to kite like his heart depends on, like his life depends on it. Marine count is dwindling, but there is still some. Needs to group up these Marines or he's going to get peeled apart by the Roaches. There are still mules here. This isn't that many Roaches. Only one drone left versus 4 SCVs, but there are mules. This is good for Dephy? Question? Yeah, I think Dephy's got it. These Roaches are going to go down. And yeah, GG. Dephy pulls it off. Looked like there was a little bit of unoptimal play from both sides there, but when all is said and done, Dephy pulls it off. Well played. Not going to go down without a fight. Aito's next. Do we need tree? Dephy? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, that puts us at 2-1. Both players ready. Alright, Taito is a very big map, largest rush distance in the current map pool, which may favor defensive macro play. This is also a map that has a lot of choke points and allows you to sort of turtle up on 4 bases really easily. You got the choke point into the low ground third, or you can maintain the high ground. So as the Terran, you can go 1, 2, 3, have a lot of tanks just on the high ground here. Or you can go 1, 2, 3, put like a second planetary here. Okay, we got a fast SCV. We're gonna go for something. That's 2. Alright. Nope, just the 1. Proxy like 1 Rax Reaper might make Koht overreact here. I would not even be shocked if Dephy decided to go for... Okay, Proxy 2 Rax. Are we gonna see 3? It worked last time. Yep, that's 3. Fuck it, we ball, fuck it, we ball, fuck it, we ball. I mean, hey, if it worked once, who says it won't work twice? And keep in mind, last game, Koht saw it very early with the Overlord. This time, not even close to the Overlord path. So, this might just work a second time. Does Dephy have the ball? If this works, do you think he does it a third time? That'd be pretty funny. Reverse sweep with proxy 3 racks. Terran OP, am I right? Second Overlord does look like it is in a collision path with the proxy, but it's not going to be here until way too late. You should see the bunkers go down though. His first sighting of this will have to be when these bunkers go down. Hopefully they're in range of the hatch this time, because the fact that both of those bunkers were out of range of the proxy was pretty yikes last time. Dephy also faster with the second depot, so the execution here, this is just looking way sharper for Dephy this time. This bunker is definitely in range. We're going to see a little bit of a drone pull here. As long as the bunker starts, it can be continued. The Marine will be able to shoo away these drones. Spine's just now starting. Oh, no, not again. Yes, again. We see a second bunker start up, or we're just going to focus our efforts on the one. Huge drone pull. We're going to try and shut this down root and stem before it can get operational. How many Marines have we got? We're going to need to kite away. Don't let the surround happen. All 3 of the SCVs go down, so this bunker is dead in the water. Are we going to cancel it? Nope, gets killed. We're going to have to wait until we can pull up a large enough Marine count so we can overwhelm this. A lot of Lings are out at this point. Honestly, this is just a much cleaner hold from Koht this time around. I wonder if we'll see an SCV pull here, because it really is going to come down to, does the critical mass overwhelm this, or does it not? More queens, more lings. That's all Koht needs to do here. He is going to take a gas, though, so he might be thinking about trying to get roaches. Which I think will be unnecessary. Still just making Marines and SCVs. We're going to 7... Like, are we going to take gas, or are we going to pull? Because this is more SCVs than we need. What's it going to be? I am kind of expecting a pull, but if we're going to see it... Alright, yeah, here we go. Fuck it, we ball, fuck it, we ball, fuck it, we ball. He's got just a little bit of money in the bank to keep up SCV production, and I imagine he'll keep dropping mules. Roach Warren is on the way, but that's not going to be relevant for this fight at all. He is droning again. He's thought, surely he won't do this 2 times in a row, right? Exactly the same SCV pull. I've got 3 spines. This is a pretty high Marine count. 19 Marines, 19 SCVs. Marines are still being produced a little bit. Nope, income is completely done. Alright, here we go. Was it 2 for 2? So far, siphoning off a lot of lings. The drone count is getting ravaged, but the spines are standing strong. We target them down. Nope, transfuses are clean on the spines, and they're getting a whole bunch of free hits here. Definitely gonna try and go into the main instead. Fight where the spines aren't, but no matter what, we're gonna have to kill these spines eventually. You pulled all of the SCVs. Maybe you kill the main, but that's not gonna be enough. Drone count has been dropped down to 3, which means that with mules, Dephy does have the income advantage. He's gonna kill the pool here. Terran so needs recall, am I right? If he recalls right now, he's got double the workers. Still pulling up a few more Marines here, so we might try to go for like a flank. Gotta be very careful, because every unit counts here, and we want to make sure we don't lose anything to the broodlings. Yep, just gonna run away. Don't think he lost anything, but did take a couple of hits. Supply is pretty high in Dephy's favor. I don't know if he can break 3 spines, but with mule money, ooh, the 2 ling counterattack is pretty massive. If he gets all of the income here shut down, can't make any more Marines. Do we just go for another SCV pull? We're pulling the mule? No, instead he's going to send the Marines he had in pocket home. I think Kott's sort of got him in a check, or I think Dephy's got him in a checkmate scenario. Like, technically, Kott's not dead, but Dephy is outproducing him. And once he gets a second critical Marine Force, there's not going to be anything Kott can do. Did go for like the supply drop here instead of a third depot. If you had a third depot here, maybe he could just like out repair it. Would be a siphon on the income, but okay, we need to fix the mining here. So we've got this squad behind enemy lines. We've got another squad here defending the home front. And the production is still in somewhat of a swing. Not really producing that many. It's 9 workers to 9. Gonna try and bust down, try to group up with the rest. Gonna lose a lot, but does get some of his stuff out. Gonna be able to regroup with his forces at home. We gotta just regroup and go again, right? We've got enough mineral production that I think we can make, with mules, we can make off of the 3 racks again. Ooh, does get the creep tumor down, which is quite nice. I think I got a couple of free hits with the queen too. Every hit's gonna matter here. Oh, takes a gas. Dephy is considering making more than Marines and SCVs. In fact, he's gonna fly home. He's decided, you know what? I'm done. We're gonna play this out. I can macro from you. This is a macro game. This is Taito the macro map. Sure, why not? Koht was considering going for Burrow to try and do some fancy roach micro. In fact, he is going to do that. Marine's going to push the front. Surely we don't waste a scan here. It's not going to be necessary. I guess Dephy is just going to sort of patrol the perimeter here. Make sure another base doesn't go down. Koht will retake his main. Man, like an eBay block there. Sexy, but not going to bother. CC on the low ground here. We've got barracks. Building a pseudo wall here. And factory starts. I guess we're just gonna chill for a little while, because both of these players need... This is like a Wings of Liberty starting, but it's after a proxy 3 racks. So it's just sort of weird. Huh. I suppose... So what, is Dephy just gonna, like, take a third CC, or... Okay, Tech Lab, there... Like, do we just go Banshee here again? I don't know. I guess Banshee would be pretty sick here. He's seen that... Has he seen that there's a Roach Warren? Probably not, actually. No, but he might suspect it'll be Roaches. I mean, regardless of what the Zerg does, Banshee is going to be good. Zerg anti-air is pretty limited. Kott's income, a lot higher. We have double mules dropping. I don't know what the fuck his barracks is doing. We've got, like, Overlord. Role-playing as an Overlord. Yep, here comes Banshee. Oh no, it's Fusion Core. BC time? I mean, BC would probably be checkmate at this point. And third CC on location, that's a little, that's a lot of added risk for very minimal gains. So in principle, I don't like it. Because like flying from here to here is not that big of a loss, considering you're gonna have the third CC anyway. Like 0 risk. Okay, but you know what? He's not really like I don't even think we have links. Nope. So sure, why not? Nothing Zerg can do about it anyway. Fucking hell, he could play mech from here. Wait, is Banshee? What? Why'd you get the fusion core then, bro? Banshee speed? Or is this a response to seeing the Roach Warren and now worried he's gonna get attacked? You made the fusion core. 2-port Banshee? 3-port. Oh my goodness gracious, Mamma Mia, we're going 3-port Banshee? Banshee speed? Okay. I'm sniffing what you're farting, Dephy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we just get, like, we can go all out on the gas and just go for mass Banshee. I don't know what Kott's gonna do about that. Doesn't even have spores. Has 1 spore. Yes, spore. And he's gonna make mines behind. Dude, this is so toxic. BC mine is actually so frustrating to play against. I keep saying BC. We haven't seen BC yet. I feel like we do have to go BC eventually, right? We've already got the setup. This has to be a mech. Like, the thing is, all of this is very gas intensive, and while his gas mining is the priority right now, he still is going to have a lot of excess minerals eventually. So we're going to need to see either just some like naked marines or I guess Hellions probably. I think Hellions would pair with this pretty well. I don't hate the mines, but I don't really see what they're for either. I guess they're just to be toxic. Yeah. Koht has no idea what's going on. Okay, no, he has seen the third base. He does recognize that this is like pseudo standard game. So he's gonna get Roach Infester as he's wont to do, probably thinking about going into ultras as well. What is this changeling gonna see? The big tip-offs would be seeing the Marine without combat shields. I don't know if it really clicked that that's what happened. At the very least, you should recognize that this is mech. Are ultras what you want against mech? I'm not really sure. I don't think so. I wouldn't assume so. 6 Banshees out. Okay, there's the BC. We got the 6 Banshee hit squad. Minimum we cancel this 4th, right? Or are we just gonna go straight for the main? If we target the spore and then snipe the lair, that would be pretty GG. I'm gonna just start trying to kill queens. Yeah, this is just Dephy's world that Koht happens to live in it. This is one of those games where it lasts as long as, like, I don't think Dephy can okay, he's just gonna GG. Ace match hype. So, the big question is, do we see Proxy 3 racks once again? I mean, why not, right? At this point, like, why not? We're 2 for 2. What a legendary reverse sweep that would be as well. You play 2 like semi-macro builds and then you do proxy 3 racks 3 times in a row and reverse sweep. That would be pretty legendary. We'd be gaming pretty hard. I wonder if Kott's gonna mix it up. He's been going for pretty standard macro shit. I'm not really sure what cheese you would do into Terran. Maybe like a proxy hatch could be on the table. I don't know if that's something that Koht would degrade himself towards doing, though. These Zerg players, they have their macro pride, a lot of them. Well, surely Kott's gonna be thinking, he's gotta be thinking about the 3 racks. Thinking about what adjustments he can make. I was not really convinced by that move out into the main base at first. But he killed the main, he killed most of the drones. It worked out very well. So it seems like Dephy is a very experienced 3-raxer. We're not going to see it this game, though. We're going to just see it at home. Looks like a standard Reaper expand. But this is technically the fourth game that, or he's done, 3 of the 4 games have been 3-raxes. It's just 2 of them were at home. Or 2 of them were proxied, 1 of them was at home. The one at home was pretty garbage. One out on the map was, or the 2 that were on the map were very good. Cool first from Koht. So I think the mind games are going to go for Dephy's favor this time. Instead of a 15 hatch, it's going to be... Looks like that would have been 16 hatch with the pool gas first. Does this suggest that Koht will be playing something aggressive? I'm not sure. I don't think so. This might just be for safety's sake. I wouldn't have hated a proxy 3-racks for a 3rd time in a row. But if it happened, it seems like Koht would have been more than prepared. And Dephy's gonna win the mine. Oh, okay. Fast Roach Warren. Yeah, Dephy's had enough. Or Kott's had enough. Dephy is SCV scouting, which means he should be able... Okay, he'll see the lings, which should tell him something's up. So surely we see a bunker immediately, right? Something's up. We get the bunker for safety's sake, maybe even on the high ground. 2nd racks at home. Uh-oh. Surely we're not playing 3 racks again, right? I don't think 3 racks beats this. I think Cyclone beats this. I think a single Banshee beats this. No bunker 3 racks? If he's a big fan of his 3 racks, what can I say? Reaper's gonna run in. If he doesn't focus on... Oh, don't tell me you're gonna lose the Reaper. Sees nothing, kills 2 lings, and nearly dies. Loses the SCV, he really needs to finish this. If we don't finish this, that's gonna be giga yikes. If this gets cancelled, it's gonna put Koht in a commanding lead. Good thing this is Old Republic. For Dephy, good thing this is Old Republic and not like Ruby Rock or White Rabbit or Tourmaline. We've got a really long rush distance. Relatively long rush distance. CC is going to finish. The alarm bells have not been ringing for Dephy, and he has not made a bunker. Does have a factory, which is going to be useful, but I don't think he's realized the severity of the situation. And now he sees the Roaches and Ravagers when they're already at his door. I think we need to lift this, and we need to pull him to the main. There's not a chance in hell. Oh, Lings get past the wall. I think that's just game. I think Dephy loses. This is why 3 racks is bad, because we don't have Italians out. But yeah, the Lings alone would have just won that. He didn't even need the Roaches. And so Koht will win this 3-2. Dephy put up a good fight with his 3 raxes, but the 3 racks at home, I just not impressed with that. Proxy 3 racks was pretty sick though. GG's.